gave birth to boys that are twins, but that's not where my story begins. My dad was from Denmark, my mom from Wisconsin, and that's how I came to be Lars Johnsen. Like Johnny Cash and the boy named Sue, my name surely may be tough too. So when the head nurse asked the names we would pick, I proudly told her Peter and Dick. Oh, BJ, the head nurse, burst out laughing. She just blew it. She should have sucked it up and swallowed that laugh down. My Dick and my Peter are growing enormous. My wife complains says they're big as horses. I tell her they're growing and growing up quick. What's wrong with a big Peter or Dick? Can't get over how my Peter has grown. My Dick's so big, he makes my wife groan. They're busting out zippers from when they were small. My Dick and my Peter are growing so tall. Yeah, it ain't long before my wife Anita screams out she just can't take any more of my Dick or Peter. People would laugh, I sure knew the reason when I told them my dad was a seaman. I joined the Navy like dear old dad, but got in fights when they teased me bad. I fought back well whenever I could. I punched some clowns and beat them off good. My sons want to join, the thought makes me sick of another man pounding on my Peter or Dick. No way. Something were to happen to them, I'd be devastated if my Peter or Dick were limp and lifeless in my hands. I divorced my wife and found a new honey. Her name's Rhoda Johnsen. I know that's funny. Got her pregnant, we're having a boy. She's about to give birth and I'm jumping for joy. The head nurse still was one and the same. She started to grin when she asked me his name. She started to laugh and then to applaud when we told her the new baby's name was Rod. Oh, that old head nurse was on her knees. I told her she was gonna blow it. Now we're older and happy and set in our ways. My sons are all grown and moved far away. My wife gets excited and thinks that it's awesome. My Peter still finds ways to visit her often. For my Dick, it's hard to find time to meet her, so my Dick doesn't please her as often as my Peter. But of all of our kids, the best is by God, our one kid together. She cherishes my Rod. Oh, how she loves to cook with my Rod. The only thing that makes her happier is when she's eating out. My wife will turn 60 and the party's set. I want to make it one that she'll never forget. All three sons are invited, of course, but one never forgave her for the divorce. Peter and Rod and Rhoda are close. It's a roll of the dice if my Dick even shows. But my wife is singing and dancing and humming. She just found out my Dick is coming. Oh, my Dick is gonna make my wife's night. She's already quivering with excitement.
Let's go.